What's up, everybody? It's Emily from Red Hound Reiki. What did you think of my new intro? I sent it to my friend and she asked me if I could find music that was less 70s porn, and that's exactly when I knew that's exactly the music I needed. So, hope you like it. I know I do. Anyway, shout out to Justine. Thank you for your critique and hope you are having a better day. Justine's having a bad day, and so are like a ton of other people, people that I read for, people that work for me, people that volunteer for me in my day job. So I'm going to do our short guidance on video today just to kind of help people out. And I don't profess to be any kind of astrologer. I follow it, but I don't really know anything about it. At the same time, I know that Mars has gone retrograde, and it really seems that it's affecting people pretty intensely, along with the new moon in Gemini and all kinds of other things that are going on. Almost everyone I know is going over like old patterns and old beliefs that are really queuing up to be released. And I know I've been talking about this for months, but it's been tough on a lot of people, especially when they're in situations that they know are not good for them and they have known for some time. It's really coming up now that they need to be released. Same for me. It's been that way for the last couple of days. Has been pretty intense. So working through all my stuff, but hopefully this reading can help to give you some guidance on whatever is going on for you. So let's do the tarot cards. How about that? I'm using the Golden Tarot by Kat Black. I don't have so many cards with me. I'm here in Staten Island only for another week or two before I head back to Ohio. What's up, Ohio? I will be back there soon. I am taking some bookings here still in Staten Island for in person, but definitely for phone and Skype. I have just limited bookings in person. And then after the 27th, I should be good to take in person or phone or Skype bookings in Ohio. And of course, if it's phone or Skype, you can literally be anywhere. So just putting that out there. I also am running a special right now for um, what I typically do. Obviously, I do readings. That's the thing that plays best on social media. But really, I'm an energy healer, and I do a lot of deep diving work with people to help pull out limiting beliefs and old patterns and things that need to be released. I help them with past life work, with all kinds of stuff. You know, I do the physical Reiki work. I'm a Reiki master and teacher, all of those things. So we can do all of those things either in person or over the phone. And instead of a full hour session, I'm offering half-hour sessions for people, even though I like to have a little more time to really get in there and figure out what's going on. This is sort of like a power boost. So you can find that link on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/redhoundreiki. Um, and of course, you can always email me at emily@redhoundreiki.com and I can give you information that way. But in any case, on to the reading. Ask my divine guidance team for some cards related to what people are going through right now and how they can push through it. Oh, that was a mess. I know I'm shuffling a really long time. I apologize. Okay. So we're starting with the Four of Coins, which in this situation, yes, I know the card means something a little bit different, but in this situation, I usually find that it means that we're holding on to things, that we're holding on to energetic things or things in our lives, not necessarily just the pentacles, our money. Um, for me, this is holding on to old patterns. For you, it may be holding on to old relationships, which are inhibiting your growth. In some cases, possibly even damaging. So you would do well to take some time to look at those situations and figure out what you need to let go of so that you can bring more things in. You want to be able to bring in new energy that's going to be productive and draw in more abundance, abundance in finances, abundance in relationships, abundance in energy, all kinds of things, health, all of that. Is comes down to abundance, and you have to, it's just like you have to spend money to make money. You have to dump your baggage in order to take on new and positive energies. And please forgive me for talking about baggage if, God forbid, this is a person in your life or something like that. But really, when you start to release the dead weight, you're going to start to attract in the things that are um, healthy for you. Next, the Five of Cups. A lot of people are, I think, right now are feeling regret and dissatisfaction, but really regret over um, their past situations. I think a lot of things from the past are coming up for people right now. Um, Things that they have maybe pushed under the rug and not completely dealt with. So they're rearing their heads now and causing some issues. And it might also have to do with negative self perceptions that are needing to be released right now. I'm getting something like blaming oneself, blaming yourself for the things that didn't go right. And I did a Facebook post on this a couple weeks ago where there are about a million things in my life when I could blame myself or say I didn't work hard enough or do well enough or be everything I could have been. But everything that I did created the person that I am today. And I can't, um, you know, I really believe that everything happens for a reason and that you are here in the place that you are now for a reason. And so none of those things are really negative. They all add up into what you are today and the person that you are and who you're becoming. So it's all in divine timing. It's all part of divine order. And when you keep that in mind, I think it's a little easier to um, accept the way that things may have played out in the past, because obviously those things that didn't work out were not for you. And or the things that you went through taught you something important to make you who you are. So I will stop rambling about that, but look for that blog post. It's something like a love story for the inner child, something like that. So that was a powerful release for me for the same reason. But anyway, a lot of us are going through this regret, um, sadness over things in the past that didn't work out, but again, they needed to not work out. Next, we have the Hangman. And this is not a negative card for those of you who are not that familiar with the tarot. This is more of a kind of a review or um, looking at things from another angle. So that's really what I just explained. Like, instead of feeling so, um, I guess, bereft or feeling so disappointed or so much regret, look at it from that higher angle, the angle that says you are here for a reason and you've learned these things for a reason. You have a higher purpose, and that purpose is coming to fruition if you are following your higher guidance, and that is to take the time to break away from these limiting situations, even if they're limiting beliefs. It could be addictions, it could be anything that you've been holding on to potentially for since many lifetimes ago. Potentially it's something that's in your bloodline that needs to be cleared. I know that I'm clearing tons of stuff out of my own bloodline. Um, Again, jobs that need to be released, relationships, maybe even moving. It could be any of those things. Anything that you've been holding on to, if it's sitting in the back of your head like this needs to change, it needs to change. It's time now. Let's see. Let's get, actually, I'm going to do one quick oracle card for everyone for clarification or a different angle or validation, anything that you guys might need to hear right now. This is just a mixed pile of different, I think they're all Doreen Virtue cards, so it's a mixed pile of all kinds of different decks. Schooling, oh, this is Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So I really feel like this is saying, like I mentioned before, that following your higher guidance right now is key, and that's going to bring you to the place where you need to be. It's going to help you understand what it is that you need to let go of and why, and it's going to lead you directly into the things that you do need. So if you are trying to get involved and you are trying to make all the calls and you're trying to control the situation, you're not going to get anywhere. Honestly, I've learned that the only thing you can do is to surrender to the divine and follow your inner guidance. That is when all the good things turn up when you're not expecting it. If you're trying to force things to happen, forget it. Some things, good things might happen, but if you really want to get onto your spiritual path, you need to surrender to your divine guidance. If you're not sure how to get that, quiet your mind. And at the very least, listen to what you feel in your heart center. That's going to be your intuition. And that is one um, inroad to your divine guidance. I can also work with people to help them hear more or see more, depending on what your gift may be. Um, and I can help you to develop your gifts, but that is for another video and another session and maybe a private session. So anyway, focus on your inner guidance, your divine guidance to put you on the right path. And don't forget to release, release, release. That is so important right now. I know I've been harping on it for literally months, but that is the time that we're in. I mean, that is the cycle that this entire planet is in right now, because we are all in, if you're on any kind of spiritual path or path of service to humanity or to the world, you are starting on in an awakening process, and it's going to continue. And you need to get on your path and be there when the rest of the planet starts to awake and need your help. So that's what we are all going through and doing right now. In that vein, I am actually going to stop the video briefly, actually in a few minutes, and I'm going to do 30 minutes of energy healing. And some of you might know um, I channel a lot of different healing energies. One of them is Reiki, obviously. As a Reiki master, I can do that. I also channel ninth dimensional beings called the Arcturians, and they are heart-centered, very high vibrational beings who provide light healing, very intense light healing. So I will also be channeling that healing. And I also work with a group of 18th dimensional beings who channel extremely high vibrational light. And so I will run all three of those energies and intend that the one that works best for you will be sent to you for whatever healing you may need. The only thing I need from you is to comment on the video that you would like to receive it so that I have permission to send it. And it really doesn't matter when you see this video. Um, Energy operates outside time and space. Time and space is just an illusion. So it will come to you whenever you see this, whether it is 2 years in the future or 2 minutes. It will come to you when you have the awareness of it and you accept it. That is when you will receive exactly the right vibrational healing for you. Okay? So don't forget to hit subscribe, like, share, comment, and check me out on my other um, social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and send me an email at emily@redhoundreiki.com if you have any questions, want to schedule a session, or just want to chat. Okay? Awesome. Thanks, guys. Bye.